Hello, YouTube. What is going on, my YouTube community, my Dexter fans? It is GZTV. Yesterday we just watched the end of Dexter season 6. Oh my God, what the hell was that? But anyways, we have about 3 videos until stream tonight, so I'm gonna get 2 of them out for you guys real quick. Go eat dinner, grind out some My Team. I don't think I'm gonna stream it. We're probably gonna stream 7:30 or 8. Look for a notification from like 7:30 Eastern time or Central time to 8. And yeah, we're gonna be creating the Discord server, so for all my fans, you guys can join it. I can pull you guys up if you want to talk, all that stuff. So I only have 22 viewers in the Twitch community, but those of you on YouTube are almost at 150, so you guys could go over there if you'd like. So we're going to get into the plot, the critical reception of this episode. You guys know exactly how these videos go. So Dexter spends the night floating in the waters off Miami and is rescued by a passing migrant boat. Obviously, like the plot convenience. He's not out there for super long. He's in the water overnight. Yeah. Homicide is called to a double murder scene that turns out to be Travis's hideout. Inside, Dexter sees a depiction of the last tableau with his face painted in as the face of the beast, and defaces the face with a hammer before anyone else can see it. He can't let Miami Metro know that he's like involved with these fucking cases. He's been involved. He's put himself into all of these fucking cases, and obviously he would get in huge trouble and probably get fucking criminalized or whatever if they figured out that he was associated with all this. Obviously he's not doing the bad things, but still. Batista informs Quinn that he is put in for a transfer for Quinn due to his increasing irresponsibility, to which Quinn objects and storms out. We fucking know this. Obviously, he's going to be like in complete denial of the situation. Lewis asks Masuka if he can have a full-time position at Metro once his internship ends, because he's like super interested with Dexter's work especially. He's pretty much a damn fanboy glazing his shit, But yeah. When Masuka asks him, "What about your video game?" Lewis replies that it just doesn't seem important anymore, while looking past Masuka at Dexter. Like, he fucking admires this guy a lot. He wants to create a bond, maybe become friends with Dexter. And Dexter obviously hasn't shown any signs. If anything, he's shown signs that he's disinterested with this idea, Deborah tells Dexter he must return to the abandoned church to wrap up forensics so they can clear that place of any evidence. Travis sees that the police have found his hideout, so he retreats to Dexter's apartment, which obviously he has his wallet, his keys, he knows exactly where he lives, he has all this personal information for Dexter, so he just goes to his house. Maybe hoping to find Dexter there, but yeah. Travis hears Jamie in the home with Harrison, so he kind of has to hide until they leave. Realizing that Harrison is Dexter's son, Travis decides to use the boy as his sacrificial lamb in his final act to bring about the end of the world. I mean, we all know about the Book of Revelations and how you have to use a sacrificial lamb, to make sacrifices. Deborah dispatches officers to skyscrapers in downtown Miami on a hunch that this is where the final tableau will be executed, because obviously you see on his drawings and stuff that he's drawing skyscrapers, and they look up the tableau and they're doing research, Dexter attends Harrison's Noah's Ark play, after which Travis abducts Harrison, and Dexter's doesn't really realize it until one of those supervisors tells him. Dexter knows which skyscraper Travis has chosen and arrives moments before Travis can sacrifice Harrison, saving his son's life. Because could you imagine one end of the season we have Rita's death and now we have Harrison? That would have been terrible, And obviously I can't say that I knew all along that he'd save him, because damn, it could have happened. Rita died. I didn't expect Rita to die, Travis releases Harrison when Dexter fiends, injecting himself with his tranquilizer. What? Dexter surprises Travis and beats him unconscious. And I think his tranquilizers weren't actual tranquilizers. I don't even fucking know. Homicide arrives after the officer on guard fails to respond via radio, and they find him dead with no sign of Travis. So obviously Travis was up there and killed him. Obviously we know how that goes. Deborah rushes into her therapist's office and recounts that Dexter actually said "I love you" to her and decides she wants to tell him she's in love with him. Just because he says he loves you doesn't mean he wants a relationship, woman. I mean, he is literally your brother. I don't know. Travis awakens on Dexter's table at the abandoned church and proclaims that he was doing God's work. Oh, this is for God. Oh, it's one of those things like, let's use religion as a front to do shitty things. You know, I mean, that's what religious people do anyway, so it's kind of like a play on that. Maybe a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah. Deb goes to the church unannounced and sees Dexter kill Travis, and this was one of the craziest plot twists, one of the craziest cliffhangers for the end of a season ever. Dexter hears someone gasp, looks up and sees his sister and says, "Oh God!" But the crazy thing is she pronounced her love for him to like the audience. So like, it's gonna be interesting to kind of see. I don't know. Obviously, this is like the highest rated, most viewed episode. We don't need to talk about that. Very mixed episode. Some people didn't really like how this went. The majority of reviews are mixed, especially on Metacritic. With positive kind of being the least. There's more negative than positive. The final scene of the episode was pretty good, though. I mean, that was the part of the episode that a lot of people liked. The season 6 finale just might give the show a new beginning. The episode of the shocking final scene, 8.5 out of 10 on IGN. That's the second highest score of the 6th season by IGN reviewers, so I guess that's a good thing. But I don't have a lot to say. Deborah finding out that he fucking killed Travis. Maybe she won't find out that he's a serial killer, but she's going to know that her brother killed someone. So it's going to create a super interesting, maybe awkward situation. I cannot wait to watch the start of season 7 tomorrow. And I'm going to have to do some research in order to watch the show properly in order, because there might be prequels, sequels, spinoffs to this show. Maybe a couple of them. I'm not super knowledgeable on this series. Obviously, I've watched 6 full seasons, but I don't really know all the other details. So, yeah, we're going to still go with Dexter. After we watch the original, I'm going to find a way to watch as many spinoffs as possible because I'm a really big fan of this show. But yeah, guys, stream tonight. We're going to be setting up the Discord. But first, we have a 2K gameplay and a weekly track round. A pretty big week for music, so we'll talk about that. But yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe. As always, it has been GZTV, giving you guys the best TV show content out there. We're currently watching The Walking Dead and Dexter, and I have been watching those two shows for quite some time. Tomorrow we're going to review the 7th episode of Season 10, so yeah, we're kind of narrowing down The Walking Dead a little bit. Dexter, we still have a decent amount of ways to go.